Hello and welcome to a traveler's blog of sorts. I'm on my way across the state today and I got an open road in front of me, so I thought now would be a good time to just get a quick video out. One thing I have yet to put on our YouTube channel, and on our blog for that matter, is an introductory video. So what exactly is Dakota Modelers Group? What are we? What are we about? That kind of thing. It started this back in February, and the idea is that a collection of local model workers or model railroaders, they would be coming together to kind of build a communal website. None of us really have a lot of time on our hands to manage an entire website on our own. We certainly don't have the ability to pump out content really quick. And that's kind of what you need in today's environment on the internet. If you're not putting stuff out daily or almost daily, then it gets to be very hard to break out and become popular. So back in February, I had the idea of what if we all got together, and by we all, I'm talking about myself and quite a few other modelers in the area, and we started putting out articles and we started making videos. Well, I got a few bites and a few people who are interested in that, and the two contributors that have been really stepping up in the last few months is Jordan Schmieg and Mike Thorson. Then for myself, I've been doing a lot of the video work. In fact, I've been collecting a lot of B-roll, and we're getting ready to start making this website and making the YouTube channel a lot more popular than it is. We got a good start, but we're going to see where it goes. Now, what's in the name? We got Dakota Modelers Group. Well, Dakota is the area that we live. We live in South Dakota, and the idea is that we could eventually grow into a collection of modelers across the Midwest. Now, it would be nice to stay focused on North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, that area. Now, when we're talking about modelers, myself, Mike, and Jordan, we're all model railroaders by trade. That's kind of our hobby, that's what we like to do. But there's more out there than just model trades. You've got people who do military models. You got people who make miniatures of cars and model airplanes. Some people still build ships. People do remote control. So there's a lot of options out there, and eventually it would be nice to showcase the variety of modeling that happens in this area of the country. And then lastly, you got group. Mainly, the reason why I used group is it's a better word than, say, community in a title. Dakota Modelers Community doesn't really have a same ring to it. So a group is going to just be a collection of individuals. And a lot of us, we're out on our own, we're doing our own thing. But if we had one hub, one area that we could network together, that we could showcase our modeling, I feel like that's going to be more popular in the long run. Now, on my end of things, a lot of what I'm trying to get into is YouTube and doing videos. A few months back in April, I put together a video of myself, Jordan, and Caleb, who we were all going out to Denver for the Rocky Mountain Train Show. And the idea there was we'd do a $20 challenge. Well, we didn't really, win the challenge. I don't really know how you win that, other than we didn't stay within the $20 budget. But what we did do is we picked out various items that were under $20, and we showcased just what you could get if you showed up with a few dollars in your pocket. There was also a couple of model train layouts out there which were fantastic. There was a gentleman who, his name was Matthew. He did a Z-scale layout that was of somewhere around number 10 curve up on the foothills of the Rockies, right there on the Front Range. It was beautifully done. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should go check that out. And then lately, I've been going around let's see, Montana and Colorado. Places I've been to include the Harleton Museum, which there wasn't really enough to do a video on, but I got stuff that I can put a couple articles together about that. And then there was the Fort Collins Trolley, the Colorado Railroad Museum in Golden, and then the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. So we got several videos there that we can use. And I'm putting them together slowly. You know, video editing is definitely a process, and this summer, unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time. For those of you who don't know yet, and I will do another video on this, the longtime director of the South Dakota State Railroad Museum, Rick Mills, he passed away in late April of this year. I was on the board of directors for the museum, and the board collectively decided that I should be the one to kind of step up and manage the museum over the summer. So that's what I've been doing. And unfortunately, that hasn't left a lot of time to get to all these other neat ideas and projects I had in mind. But the good news is we got somebody hired for that. We're going to be all right. The museum's going to be just fine. We're going to be putting Rick to rest here in a few days, but I'll leave that for a different video. Going back to the website itself, at the moment it's pretty basic. We got quite a few blog articles up. There's around a dozen now, I think. We're going to try to get, I'm going out to see Jordan right now. I'm going to see if I can't get Jordan to do a few articles there. But in addition to that, we'd also like to get things in such as reviews and how-to articles and large primer articles that introduce people to different topics. I specialize in 3D printing. Mike Thorson, he specializes in weathering. Jordan is fantastic at scenery, and he also is, he's got quite a lot of historic knowledge about the Milwaukee Road. Ooh, it's a little bumpy. Ah, well. It's in the car. So anyway, that's kind of an introduction. This isn't going to be really high quality stuff right off the bat. We're all still learning, and I know myself, I'm trying to figure out how to edit, how to get the audio to sound right, how to get the photography done perfectly. That really does take up a lot of time. But I think I'm going to end this video here. So, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see this channel grow, the best thing you can do at the moment is going to be to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. So, help us grow this channel, help share it around to people if you know, and I look forward to sharing an awful lot of stuff from out here in South Dakota.